Hey everyone, we're on the corner of Madison Avenue and 57th Street, New York City's Billionaires Row. And we're going to be commuting home from work today to Grand Central Terminal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be crossing northbound on 57th Street, looping around to Fifth Avenue, and then headed downtown to 42nd Street. It's about 10:30 p.m. And hopefully this will give you a first-hand idea of what it's like to commute home in New York City late at night. We have some pretty good views here. You have 432 Park Avenue, which is Harry Macalow's signature building on Billionaires Row. You're going to see the Tiffany building to the left, the Crown building as well, which is home to Amman, New York. All along 57th Street, you'll have a lot of these luxury shops and retailers. You'll see the likes of Dior, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. To the right we have Burberry. It's really quite beautiful walking down 57th Street late at night. Not a lot of pedestrian traffic. So you'll be able to enjoy the views and the windows of all the stores. Here you have the Louis Vuitton store. And in this, what I like to call a crystal blue, you have the Tiffany building. And across the street you have the Crown building, or the Amman, New York. Okay, we're now on the corner of 57th Street and Fifth Avenue. You're looking at the Bergdorf Goodman here. And this is looking northbound towards Central Park, the General Motors building, and the Sherry Netherland Hotel. Here's a picture-perfect view of the Crown building here. As we head southbound, we'll be able to catch a glimpse of the brand new 270 Park Avenue with the lights on. For those of you who don't know, 270 Park Avenue is the brand new home to JP Morgan Chase. Sometimes these boutiques and these stores will have private shopping events for ultra high net worth individuals or celebrities. Right now we're looking at the Louis Vuitton trunk, which is actually scaffolding to hide all of the work on the soon-to-be brand new Louis Vuitton flagship store. Bernard Arnault is the owner, and they've also acquired Tiffany's. Start to head southbound. We're going to be passing the Trump Tower, which, by the way, the lobby is open to the public until 10 p.m. The Trump Tower will also connect via the atrium to 590 Madison Avenue. One of the new buildings on Fifth Avenue that I'm most excited about is the new Rolex building, which is going to be a new Class A office tower. That will serve as the headquarters to Rolex. This area here is always blocked off by the NYPD because this is the main entrance to Trump Tower's residential units, or the condominiums at Trump Tower. On the corner you have Gucci, which is a main anchor tenant for the Trump Tower. But you can see all the different security barricades, the NYPD, and even DHS officers are stationed outside of Trump Tower. Lots of scaffolding, lots of construction going on, lots of stuff going on Fifth Avenue. Scaffolding, construction, it's a busy city. We're coming up on 2 5-star hotels. On the right, you're going to have the Peninsula Hotel. And on the left, you're going to have the wonderful St. Regis. Beautiful buildings. During the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, the lobbies of both the Peninsula and the St. Regis are just decorated so wonderfully. If you're visiting New York during the holidays, you don't have to stay at the St. Regis or the Peninsula. You can just walk into the lobby and check them out. We'll circumnavigate the construction here. We'll check out some of these awesome vehicles that are parked right outside of the St. Regis. This looks to be a Rolls-Royce to the right, and a really nice G-Wagon to the left. You know, I was looking at the EV models of the Rolls-Royce the other day, and I believe this might be one of them. If I ever have that type of disposable or dispensable money, perhaps I'll splurge on an EV Rolls-Royce. Excuse me, sir, is that the EV?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you like it?
Oh, it's pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, man. It's a beautiful car. Have a good night. Yeah, it is. I just had to ask the guy. It is the EV Rolls-Royce. That's so cool. So cool. This building here is the University Club. This is one of the most exclusive clubs in New York City. And it's very architecturally pleasing on both the outside and the inside. The University Club sits on West 54th Street and Fifth Avenue. Now, on the corner of 54th, adjacent the University Club, we'll bring you to this building right here. This is the Mandarin Oriental Residences. So if you're a big fan of the Mandarin Oriental properties, if that is your hotel of choice when you travel, you do have the opportunity and the option of purchasing units right here at the residences. Now, they're marketed more so as pied-à-terres for pied-à-terre buyers. So you could just wire the money, sign on the dotted line, and in theory you could move in right away because you have all of the hotel and amenity services that the Mandarin Oriental has to offer right here at 685 Fifth Avenue. And views overlooking Fifth. Honestly, you could probably get a pretty good deal on those units. I don't think they're moving too well. right, we'll bang this left on 5th. And we'll check out the beautiful St. Thomas Church. This is one of my favorite churches in all of New York City. And right behind it, you could see the spire for 53 West 53rd Street. I'm flying out of LaGuardia Airport tomorrow, headed to Palm Beach, and I was looking at all the videos on Twitter and YouTube about what a horror show it is at the airports. I guess the TSA is pretty short-staffed. In any event, this is the building we were talking about before. This is the new Rolex headquarters, and it looks really, really nice. You can't really tell that it looks nice right now, but if you look at some of the renderings online, you'll be able to see, and it looks fantastic. I really, really like it's like this tri-color blue glass. It's going to be a great addition to Fifth Avenue. We're now coming up on the corner of 52nd Street and 5th Avenue. This is the Cartier store. This building is really beautiful too, particularly during the holidays. They always have a wonderful holiday display that masks the facade of the Cartier store. It almost gives off a Gilded Aged mansion type vibe. Those red awnings really make the building pop. Right in front of the Cartier store, you have the old Versace headquarters. Well, it used to be the main Versace retail store. They've since moved that location to Madison Avenue, and Kim Kardashian's company, Skims, has taken over. There's the front entrance of Skims. see, it looks like they're changing out one of the flags. It's a really great property. So Kim K definitely pulled the trigger on a prime piece of real estate here. 647 Fifth Avenue. This is now 51st Street. You're going to have Olympic Tower on the left. Olympic Tower is a luxury condominium that has its drawbacks. The address is 641 Fifth Avenue. This building was really marketed to foreign buyers. The good news is that your Midtown Manhattan views are always going to be protected because you have the St. Patrick's Cathedral right here, and the St. Patrick's Cathedral is never going away. This will be here in perpetuity. A fun fact about St. Patrick's Cathedral is that the Catholic Church recently did a deal with hedge fund billionaire Ken Griffin of Citadel. Ken Griffin and Citadel purchased the air rights over St. Patrick's Cathedral so that they could build their 350 Park Avenue office tower a little bit taller. Now, 350 Park Avenue is going to be a joint venture with Vornado and Citadel, Ken Griffin. It's going to cost a little over $4 billion to build that building. And when all is said and done, it's going to be 1,650 feet tall. It's going to be absolutely tremendous. To your right, you have Saks Fifth Avenue. And then we will pass Rockefeller Center. Pretty soon before you know it, we're going to be covering the arrival of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. It's going to be here before you know it. It's already October 2nd. This is a great view of 30 Rockefeller Center and the top of the rock. A little bit further down, you can see Radio City Music Hall. Here you can see all the different windows at Saks Fifth Avenue. Pretty soon we're going to be looking at the holiday and the Christmas windows too. It's always exciting. I zoom in, you can see a little bit of the spire of the Empire State Building as we approach New York City's Diamond District. Right here on the corner, we can see 270 Park Avenue all lit up. This is the headquarters of JP Morgan Chase. Looking up to your right, this is the headquarters for Bank of America. It's over near Bryant Park. But here you can see the Diamond District with those two iconic diamond lampposts. Let's go ahead and make this detour and check out 270 Park. I love it. I think they did a fantastic job. If you want a little New York City hidden gem here, you could check out Phil's Stationery. This place has been here forever. And it's a little mom and pop stationery store in the heart of Midtown Manhattan. It's so rare that you would find this. I always come here to purchase things for the office. It's a very cool shop in there. You should check it out. This is pretty unique. So this is the main entrance, or I should say the Madison Avenue entrance at 270 Park Avenue. And it has this weird kind of rock texture on the front. Let me zoom in here, guys. Let's look at this. So as you can see on either side of the main entrance, you have this almost like fake rock looking texture. It looks like there's some plants. We'll have to see how that develops, but overall I absolutely love the building. Look at how the lights kind of glisten. This is just an unbelievable property, and I can't wait to see it fully finished. Particularly the Madison Avenue side, where you're supposed to have all that great landscaping. Let me see if I swing the camera over to the left. You could start to see the landscaping go in. I think it looks great, but I'm not too hot on the fake rock. Just don't think it fits. Now again, I'll still give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll wait until the entire thing is finished, but it just doesn't seem like it fits. I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You have all of this beautiful steel here, and they made it look like kind of brushed brass, which looks beautiful, and then it just has this random fake rock. Again, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt, but we'll see. The landscaping looks great though, with all those trees. The building is so massive that it takes up an entire city block. It's an unbelievable project. And standing under it, it makes the building seem so tall, but Citadel's 350 Park is going to be even taller. By a pretty large margin, by the way. I believe 270 Park Avenue is a little over 1,200 feet. And 350 Park Avenue is going to be over 1,600 feet. It's going to be 1,650 feet tall. Just take a look at these columns for context. These things are tremendous. Just tremendous, tremendous. We're now walking over to the Park Avenue side. What an amazing place to work. And this is looking back towards the Hemsley building and Grand Central Terminal. Last week I witnessed a blackout. Grand Central Terminal, which was interesting to say the least. This is now 46th Street. We're going to be walking directly under the Hemsley building. This is 230 Park, or the West Hemsley Walk. It's a beautiful walkway that also has direct access to Grand Central Terminal. And to the right you have Vanderbilt Market, which is a big food court, eatery. It has bars in there. And now we are at 200 Park Avenue, which is the MetLife building. You could see a little bit of the spire of One Vanderbilt. But we'll cross the street and then we'll make a right. And we'll check out the Yale Club. It's pretty quiet, very peaceful at night. It's definitely the enjoyable walk from the office to the train station. No complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. This is now the corner of 45th Street and Vanderbilt. You have the front entrance to the Yale Club, New York City. Unfortunately, cloaked in scaffolding. This is a pretty unique shot. You have One Vanderbilt to your left the MetLife building dead center. And to the right, 270 Park. And we've made it to Grand Central Terminal. I just love that entrance to One Vanderbilt. It's tremendous. This is the Campbell Bar. Highly recommend it. 15 Vanderbilt Avenue. If you're in the city, make sure you make it a point to stop by. In my opinion, it's one of the most beautiful bars in the city.
They still do other shit too.
We're here at 42nd Street, where you'll see my favorite view of the Chrysler Building. That is unfortunately going to go away when they tear down the Grand Hyatt Hotel. So we need to enjoy this view of the Art Deco Chrysler Building while we got it. We'll now enter Grand Central Terminal.
Yeah,
Let's see what train I gotta get. It's about 11:03 p.m. Not too bad, not too bad at all. The night is still young. More fire alarms. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to experience another blackout. Look at how beautiful this is. This is by far the most beautiful train station in the city. I love what they did with this new restaurant. Steak and seafood restaurant. Look at how unique that is. This is an old telephone booth that they've converted into dining. So you could sit down, grab a steak or a cocktail before you get your train. And take in these wonderful views of Grand Central Terminal. This is the west balcony. I think I gotta get on track 15, which is the Stamford, Connecticut line. Oh, Maron, the next train is at 11:38. What time is it now? 11:08, I think? 11:06. Got about a half hour. I'll take you by the Whisper Wall. You have the Oyster Bar to your left. Food court to your right, and this is the Whisper Wall. So if you stand in this corner and you talk into it, the other party on this side can hear your voice. Alright everyone, if you enjoyed that commute, feel free to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and as always, we will see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.